So I'm going to say this because I'm a firm believer of it in my life, and I bet you can agree with it in yours. And is that the people we associate with, the people we hang out with, right, like invest time with, our friends, more often than not, dictate the direction of our lives. Let me just say that again for you who didn't hear it. The people you associate with, the people that you spend time with, the people that invest in you, right, your friends, right, those people more often than not can dictate the direction of your life. I mean, think about it. And there may be friends that you have that are so positive. What I mean by that is they practice and exemplify kindness and love and mercy and compassion. They may be Jesus followers, and they may want their lives to be better, and they want you to experience Jesus in such a way that will revolutionize your life, right? Like all these values and virtues, these positive things per se. They want the best for you, and that can be so contagious. I believe it is contagious to the point where you are doing things that is charting a course for people to follow that is so well, and the influence is pouring out. But on the other end, you may have friends that are literally addicted to things, which we all can be because it's a human struggle, and they're making bad decisions, they're making more regrets, they're not helping you out, they're trashing you and not helping you. They're just all over the place, right? And their character can be wish-washy. And if that's the case, that can bleed over into your life and affect you and challenge you. And that, because that can be contagious too, that toxicity is what we'd call that, just bleeds out into other people and affects them. Either way, the company that you keep is very important. Why? Because if it doesn't dictate the direction of your life, it can influence the things you do on a daily basis. You got to remember, day to day is connected, not just today I do something and it won't affect tomorrow. No, it does. And so who we keep around us, who we surround us is very important. I try to stay connected to my mentors because I have a few strong men in my life that, shout out to you, listen, that is very important, that I need that structure, that hold me accountable. Not even that, but even people you allow in your inner circle to be able to check you and challenge you and talk to you, right? I think it's extremely important to have that. The company that you keep is vital, I believe at least. And so when I think of that, I think of this one verse, and there's many more I can think of or read or study, but in particular, there's a man by the name of Solomon who was the king of Israel who ruled for a while. And he wrote this literature, what we call it, it's called Proverbs. It's a bunch of wisdom literature. And so in the midst of this, he writes this one verse in Proverbs 13:20. And he says this. He says, walk with the wise and become wise. Associate with fools and get in trouble. What I think is very interesting about this text is that he says, walk with the wise, meaning do life with the wise, the people who are more knowledgeable, people that can have wisdom because they've been through things through experience, right? Walk with them, do life with them. And it says, and you become wise. It's like, okay, if you do this, you do that. It's not like this gimmick or this trick or this prosperity I'm trying to share with you or anything like that. No. It's just simply if you do life with someone who've had experiences, who is continually wanting to learn, wanting to grow, even wanting to pursue Jesus, then all of a sudden you become wise. Why? Because you're listening to counsel, you're listening to ways to grow, ways to mature, you're watching the way people live their lives, right? This influence is bleeding on you, and it's beautiful. You walk with the wise, you do life with the wise, you become wise. Now, which is interesting is that this next verse, because right after, or same verse, but right after it hits it, it says, but you associate with fools and you get in trouble. It's not like, no, it's not like you don't associate with a fool and you become a fool. No, he says you associate with that, right? With foolish things and going in blindly and going in recklessly, you become or you get in trouble. You become trouble, yeah, but you can get in trouble. And so with this verse, I just want to encourage you, and I hope you hear this. Remember, walk with people, do life with people that not only are older, but who have life experience, who have some wisdom that they can pass down to you and love on you and help you. And be careful who you walk with, who are just recklessly doing life as if day to day doesn't matter and there's no effects for the future. Remember, the company that you keep is vital because those people can almost or more often than not dictate the direction of your life. Remember, the company that you keep has powerful influence. So walk with the wise and stay out of trouble.